Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to go over the top 5 Champions decks inside of Clash Royale. We're going to be going over the Archer Queen, the Golden Knight, and the Skeleton King. There'll be at least one deck on each of the 3 champions. These decks are so awesome, I really hope you guys enjoy this. The meta's been forming around these cards after maybe 2 weeks since they've been released, so I got a pretty good idea of what the best sort of archetypes and decks are for each one, so I really hope you guys enjoy this one. Let's get right into the games. Alright, so this first deck is actually made by me, and I have actually used to get not quite 12, but 11 wins in Grand Challenges twice. This deck uses the power of Mortar and Cannon Cart to sort of be tanks at the bridge, and we're going to use the Golden Knight to defend each of those as they cross the river, or as, well, the Mortar doesn't cross the river, but we're going to use the Golden Knight to defend the Mortar really nicely. But yeah, this deck's insane, and we're just going to go straight into a game with this one. Alright, let's get started here. Okay, so we'll start with a defensive miner. That's maybe not the best hand for me, but this is alright. Nothing too unfortunate here. I'm also going to go with a Mortar immediately. This could be a few things like E-Giant maybe, or maybe also possibly RG. He's going to actually have to go with a... Okay, that's awkward. But he's able to defend there. He goes for a weird Barbarrel and a nice Wizard. And now that the Baby Dragon's locked into my Mortar, I can actually use my Minion Horde really early in this match. We're going to try to kill the Baby Dragon as fast as possible, and also the Ice Wizard drops too. So we get a lot of value out of that Minion Horde, and we're at least equal on Elixir here, and I actually get a chip shot, which is a nice difference here. A little bit of a lead. But yeah, we can actually do a lot of Fireball and Log Cycling, but once we get the Golden out on the board, we're really going to be charging after that tower, like multiple times. We want to be on that tower as much as possible. And so it is actually going to be E-Giant, so I'm actually going to go for a Cannon Card in the back. Actually, probably Golden Knight's probably better first. We'll start with just that. But yeah, we'll just wait this out and see exactly what's going on here. Maybe he has a Lightning or something, so I'm going to put my Cannon Card on the outside, so he can't Lightning both that and my Mortar. I'm going to play my Mortar, and I can actually attack the tower here. There's nothing wrong with this play. You can actually go on the offensive and start attacking that tower while you're defending, which is really cool. So yeah, we actually hit the Dark Prince. We didn't actually hit the tower, but we still hit the Dark Prince, which is good value. And we still have a Cannon Cart at basically full HP after that, which is a really nice interaction. So now our opponent's going to have to spend even more. And actually, I'm going to go with a second Cannon Cart in the other lane. This deck cycles really fast, and it's really strong on defense. It's kind of hard to deal with both of these threats at the same time. He might be able to, but no. Looks like he's only going to be able to stop the one on the right side. That second Cannon Cart is going to go like crazy on that other tower, and he has to use a NATO to pull that off. So that's going to be a nice 1,000 damage lead there on the left side of the arena. But yeah, we just can keep playing this slow and not have to be too aggressive. The only thing I've seen to counter the Minion Horde here is the Baby Dragon. So if he ever cycles that Baby Dragon, I'm going to go straight in on the other side of the board, because he'll have to play an E-Giant if he doesn't use that Baby D. So we'll see what happens here. See what he plays. And okay, E-Giant's on the board, but we still have this Mortar placement that defends pretty much everything, and we can go Spear Gauntlets to help chip this down too. There's no like real imminent threats here. I can just play slow. I don't have to go too aggressive here. Okay, so now that he's actually played both his E-Giant and his Baby Dragon, I'm going to go for a Miner and a Minion Horde push. I don't have to be worried about this at all. I can just keep defending. I'm going to go for my Spear Goblins over here to distract the Baby Dragon a little bit. And our opponent has absolutely nothing here. He has no Minion Horde, and he has no Baby Dragon, and he has no E-Giant. So we're going to get the entire tower from that single Miner Minion Horde push. So guys, make sure to count the cards. If you see what the other person has, and you know or aware of exactly what they have for answers for you, make sure to just be aware of that and just go all in, because you can get like an entire tower with just one nice push with this deck. That's all it's going to take. And okay, so our opponent got kind of lucky there. Also, one thing you can do is just go Cannon Cart in the pocket, and it's just really hard to stop that. I can even pre-log. There's nothing this guy can do. I can even charge in case. Yeah, I didn't even have to use the Knight's ability here. The Knight's ability didn't even matter in this matchup, and it's still such a strong deck. All right, so this is the number 4 deck, so the 4th best deck, and this one has the Skeleton King, the Skeleton Army, the Witch, and the Graveyard. What we're doing here is we're making use of the Skeleton King's Soul Sucking ability, and we're just going to use all the skeletons that spawn as fuel to make the giant, I almost said giant skeleton, for the Skeleton King, just so it can be even more powerful during its use of its ability there. So what we're going to do is we can even use the Skeleton Army as bait, because the Skeleton King will just reanimate all of them and make a big attack on the opponent's tower. Let's try this one out. Alright, let's get started. So usually first with this one, you want to kind of wait. It's kind of a tanky deck, so we're going to start with the Witch here because he's played his first card as well. We'll go straight into it. What we're looking for is maybe a double elixir or triple elixir big attack. We can get a gigantic attack with a Skeleton Army, a Witch, a Skeleton King. All those cards working together at the same time is what we're really looking for. It is kind of a beatdown deck. You can also use a similar deck that uses, like, it looks kind of like a classic Giant Graveyard deck. Sometimes you see Giant Graveyard with Bowler and things like that. I'm actually just going to go for arrows over here. I don't need to worry too much about this Skeleton Barrel. It's not too much of a threat for me, but look at the souls I got from that. I'm actually going to use my ability. It's a free 2 Elixir Skarmy, so let's take it. I mean, can't be bad, right? Just going to go after the tower, hopefully get a little bit of damage, and the Queen has turned invisible, and my Inferno Dragon almost completely took it out alone. I'm just going to go for this free Fireball. Such a good Fireball. We hit the Queen, 2 Zappies, and a lot of Spirit Goblins. That's a great Fireball. And we can just wait for the Zappy to die. You don't have to worry too much about it. But yeah, we're going to need to get a lot of big attacks like that. Unfortunately, that one didn't pan out too well, but it is single Elixir, and I didn't have too much time to make a big attack yet, so we'll wait till double to make a big one. But for now, we just need to keep waiting and keep slow playing. Some people don't like playing this style, but this style is really consistent if you're really solid defensively, and you can just make one big attack and end the game on the spot. Okay, healer. Okay, maybe this is some kind of weird E-Golem deck or something, but I'm just gonna go King. We're gonna be solid and just try to take out all these barbarians easily. And again, he's gonna go opposite lane, which is good for me because I'm just gonna get all this charge on my Skeleton King once I kill this. So we can go here. And now, once the Skeleton King crosses, I'll use the ability again. He's probably going to use his Queen, though, so I should be careful about this. Yeah, there is the Queen on the board, but we do have a lot of skeletons on the board, so we're going to get some damage this time. Unlike last time, we do get a lot of damage here. Look at this. We don't even have to use the Graveyard. We're basically getting a third to half of this guy's... Actually, no, it's going to be over half of this guy's tower. Huge push, and we're still in single Elixir. Just wait till we get to double. It's even crazier. I can go for a Skarmy, and I'm just going to go for a nice Goblin Cage here, too. I'm not scared of this attack at all. I've got all kinds of defenses available. I've got a Skeleton on there. Okay, and he actually decides to turn invisible, but that doesn't even help him here, because the Goblin Cage is right there. So, wow, okay, so it's actually going to be 3 Muskies. That's very rare. I still have arrows in case maybe he places something in front. I can use my arrows to defend these last couple. Let's see what he does. He goes healer, right, so we're going to do this and just drop all my elixir. I can just defend with using my Skeleton Army. I'm not too scared at all, and I can even use my Goblin Cage to stop the last bit of damage. He does get a connection, but I do have a huge lead, and as soon as all this drops, maybe I can even go for another Skeleton King. I don't want to play my ability there, guys. Make sure not to use your ability all the time. If you use the ability over there, the Dark Prince would have eaten up all of the skeletons, and that would have been a bad interaction for me, so we don't want to deal with that. I'm just going to take this free Fireball. I don't think he actually has an invisibility ability right now, so I haven't even had a chance to use my Graveyard, so we're going to try to find a time. I'm going to go Skarmy right now, and go ahead and load up with my King, because all these skeletons dying is going to feed my King. So we're using these skeletons over and over again to try to feed the King and make it even stronger. I'm going to use my Cage to block, and I'm also going to go for my Witch. What I'm looking for here is a really nice Fireball. I can play a little bit slow. I'm just going to take this Fireball and maybe go for this Skarmy, and then I'll take this arrows here. And I almost missed that, but I did not miss it. That was nice. But yeah, it gets a little bit dangerous. This deck is a little bit less consistent than the last one I showed. But if you make a big attack, you're going to win easily. Like, if you get one really nice attack, it's game over. And we are going against the Queen, which is commonly thought of as the strongest champion inside of Clash Royale. I'm just relying on those 2 skeletons over there to finish that other push off. I'm not worried at all. I'm just going to go King. I think we have a big attack coming in here. We already have a Cage set up, and we have a lot of elixir. I'm not scared at all right now. I'm just going to go for a Skarmy. I need to make sure that the Battle Ram hits that building, which is exactly what happens. And I can go Witch, and I'll just wait and go arrows again. Nice, we take all this out again, and the King is now full, and this time we're going to go for our final Graveyard King push. We're going to do this, we're going to go with our ability, and we're going to Fireball all these Zappies, and this is going to be really hard for our opponent to stop. There's so many skeletons coming out on the board right now. It is very hard to deal with all of them. Even if you have all these swarm abilities, like he just... Oh, yep, there's a few getting the tower right now. It's going, and it's just going to be game over. And that's a good deck against this, too. I mean, they've got 3 Muskies. They got a lot of Fireball bait there. That was a really good game. Let's check out deck number 3. Alright guys, this is actually going to be deck number 3. This one is a little bit less free-to-play for some of y'all free-to-play players, but we do have the E-Giant and the Tornado. A very classic deck that's been played a lot in the past. We're just using the Archer Queen. It's just a little bit different, but it still plays really solidly. This is probably in the top 3 most popular Archer Queen decks right now, and it's really, really solid. It's very easy to play. You're just playing very aggressive. You can even, like, you're going to be doing a lot of offensive NATOs going in on the E-Giant, and I can't wait to show this one to you guys. Deck number 3. Alright, let's get deck number 3. Let's see. I think I'll just start with a Barbell to cycle. Remember, this is a beatdown deck, so you do have to play kind of slow. But with the Queen, it's a little bit easier to be aggressive. I'm just gonna wait. This might be a minor deck of some kind. But yeah, I don't really know yet. We'll have to see. I might just go for an Inferno Dragon. I think I just will. I think I'm just going to play it. I don't really know what to do here, so I might as well just go for an Inferno. Should be alright. And he's doing nothing. Maybe he just has some, like, super hyper defensive. Let's split land. Let's go Dark Prince Obelisk. Okay, so wow. That's actually going to be a Muskie. Maybe a Skellies? Okay, let's just take this lightning. This is a really good lightning. We kill the Muskie, the building, and also the Goblin Brawler that comes out. It's a good lightning. And we get a charge. That's awesome. So we are definitely ahead in this matchup. I can go for a Queen. And the thing about the Queen is, like, it's going to distract the Valkyrie. Then I can turn invisible, and the Valkyrie just forgets about the Queen. So we take no damage there, and we have a nice Queen push here. That's 5 for 4, and we still have a full Queen on the board. And he's going to use his Bar Barrel to stop me. And that will work. I won't have enough time to get my invisibility on a second time. If you guys get the chance to use your Queen ability twice for 1 invisibility, you need to make sure to do that. That is so powerful, it's insane. I'm just going to go for my Bar Barrel, and as soon as some of these guys try to break through, I'm going to go try to NATO them to my King Tower. I have enough time to wait here. I can just go for the King. Yes, and we will get the King activation easily. That's one thing you need to do with this deck too. Make sure to get your King Tower activated early in the match. It's super helpful against some of these fast cycle decks. But he's not playing a super fast cycle deck this time, but it is faster than mine. So I need to be wary of this. So I did use both defenses that time. I used my Cage and my Tornado, so be careful now. Make sure not to give too much away. So he has Cage, but I might be able to Lightning this. I thought maybe he'd play Cage, but no, we still get a like nice lightning there, and it's not too bad. I don't even mind splitting my damage, because he's going to have to go into me, and I have my King activated, so it doesn't matter. I'm even happy playing this lane at this point. So he actually goes for Bats. I'm just going to go for my Archer Queen. It takes out all the threats. And he's going to have to figure out a way to stop my Queen. I can actually play an E-Giant at the bridge. It's very aggressive. He might Bar Barrel. If he Bar Barrels here, I will actually Invisibility, and this will keep my Queen alive through this. And now I'm killing his building, and things are starting to fall apart for his push. E-Giant's just killing everything slowly. Don't have to worry too much about it. I'm going to go Dark Prince, and we're going to Bar Barrel everything, and we're going to be just fine here. Nothing is a problem. I'm just going to hit this Bar Barrel. Nothing's able to get to my tower. Hitting everything. I'm going to put my Queen on the board here again. This is a pretty solid place to put the Queen in general. It is surveying the entire board. And weird Bar Barrel this time. I'm going to go ahead and play my E-Giant. And okay, so this is very bad what my opponent has done. Just give me a free chance to kill this this Goblin Cage. Not very good. And he actually goes Defensive Miner too. So now the name of the game is he's committed so much to my Queen. I need to make him. I need to complete my cycle and make him commit more spells to my next Queen. So now we can get this Lightning on the board, and we're gonna do this free Tornado probably. Actually, no, he's gonna go like this. Okay, that works too. Not a problem. I'm gonna Bar Barrel everything and get my Queen on the board. And how are you answering my Queen after you used all your abilities just before? Oh, I think he tried to Fireball the Queen, but this will not do. And this looks like we're gonna win. Maybe he defends this time, but now we have 10 Elixir, and he's probably at very low. We are definitely going to win this game for sure. I have a free Inferno Dragon. If he wants to go Pigs, that's okay. I can just play Cage. Like, that's not a problem. This deck's very solid defensively. You just need to get your King Tower activated, and you're going to be just fine. So we'll play Dark Prince. We'll go for this Lightning. Of course, he's going to play a Cage here. We're going to Lightning it. Do not Lightning the Musketeer in this case, because he has to play Cage. We Lightning the Cage instead. And then we pull the Musketeer in, stopping everything, and this will completely win the game. Now I can play Queen in the back. My E-Giant's going to take the tower, and the game is over. Make sure to lightning those buildings, guys. Always lightning the buildings. It is more important than lightning the troops. Alright guys, this is deck number 2, the second best Champions deck in the game. We're talking about Minor Poison with a Golden Knight instead of the Knight. I know Knight for Golden Knight, not that big of a change, but still it's so strong. You have a lot of pressure and a lot of ability to control pushes using your Knight ability, and this roll delivery is so solid on defense, it just stops so many things. This deck is really strong, can't wait to show you guys this one. Alright, into match number 4. So this is a very fast cycle deck, obviously. You guys are all smart enough to see that. It's okay to totally just waste skeletons, it's not a problem. And I can just cycle logs and stuff on tower until we're aware of what we're facing. And okay, so it's going to be the Bandit, and I want to get my Knight on the board just to not take this, but unfortunately I did not have the best cycle there, so if I would have saved Skellies I would have known, but it's alright, not a big deal. And here, it's actually aware, we're actually aware now that it's P.E.K.K.A we're facing, and my opponent has played their Queen. I'm going to go ahead and just Poison here, it's not a bad play, and I'll also use my Delivery. This should stop pretty much all the threats that the opponent has. Yeah, the Queen dies, and he even uses a Bar Barrel. That's 7 for... Well, actually, yeah, 7 for, like, 9, so not a problem. I'm just going to go for a Miner, just a cycle like before. And here, now that he's given me this E-Spirit, we're going to go ahead and take this and activate our King Tower. Did not miss that timing. Get free King Tower activation using the skeletons. And he says, well played, very nice. And we'll just go ahead and go Golden Knight. So every time you play Golden Knight, you want to use the ability at least once usually, unless maybe the opponent wants to activate the king. So watch out for activating the king, because the Golden Knight is a very, very frisky boy. And sometimes he just wants to jump farther than you might want him to. So be very careful, and make sure that you don't give up too much value, because sometimes he is jumping way more times than I want, and sometimes I play him over here and he jumps over here somehow. I don't even know how he does it. He goes between all the towers. And you have to be very careful of this, because sometimes your knight is a killer and he kills your own activity, and it makes it so it's even harder for you to do anything. So we're going to go Poison, Golden Knight, and we're also going to use our dash. And what I'd like to do is get my delivery down, but unfortunately I didn't have it in cycle. This guy's playing very well. I can just go for a log here. I'm going to take some damage, of course, but again, this is a cycle deck. We're going to be fine, obviously. Cycle decks are so good. But yeah, now that I know it's not Pekka, I was assuming Pekka the whole time, but it wasn't actually Pekka. So I'm gonna play Miner on defense. It's kind of hard for me to meet Ghost because I don't have anything besides. Maybe I can play Delivery. There's a few ways to play it, but I'm gonna go Tesla here for this. It's the obvious play. You have to. Oh my goodness, he predicts my Tesla. What a move! Nice, but I still have Delivery, and we only take no damage. Sorry, buddy. It's a cycle. It's a Tesla cycle deck. It's gonna be hard for you to stop this one. Let's go Golden Knight, Bat to the Bridge. Let's create some pressure. I'm gonna go ahead and use my ability, and he just uses Mega Knight, but this is not a big problem. We're gonna get a lot of damage on the Mega Knight. Pretty much no problems here. Mega Knight actually just dies, which is awesome. And I can make another quick log cycle, and I can even use my like half dead miner. Actually, I can't now. I was gonna go bats behind it, but I can't now because he's used his queen. And well, now we have to go Tesla. He wants to lightning. He already proved he wants to lightning, so now we're gonna go here so that he can't lightning it, and we're gonna use Delivery to stop this. So now we take pretty much no damage again. And now we can make another Golden Knight attack. This time he's going to probably go with his Mega Knight. So we're going to go here, and we're going to Miner, so that the Mega Knight's not going to be enough to stop this. We can charge, just to get the kill the band a little bit faster. And we're also going to be all over this Ghost. So that's going to be a lot of free damage. If I get a chance, I will take my charge again, but my Mega Knight will die too. Well, not my Mega Knight. His Mega Knight will kill mine too fast. My Knight too fast. So now I can go Bats, and he wants to go Lightning, so we'll still go High Tesla. We don't want to give too much value away with these Lightnings. So we're not going to allow these lightning plays. We're going to go for our knights, and we're going to go for our skellies. I want to stop as much of this as possible. I still don't take any damage. Bandit's not going to be able to make it through. I can go here. I can play like my Tesla again. I don't even mind that he has a Ram Rider. I'm totally fine with it. I'm most concerned with getting as much damage on his tower as possible while defending. He's going to be able to get a tower hit here, I think. Yeah, maybe two. Nope, it looks like only one hit, which is totally fine. He says well played. He played that very well himself, too. I can just go for my bats, and I can go for my miner, and I can charge, and this is going to be alright. We can go for a poison. Everything looks good. Wow, he's too late, and no! The jumpy boy! Bro, why are you going to the king tower? I did not want this, but this guy just decided he was going to activate, and he got it. So you guys got to be very careful of this. That's why maybe it's not the best deck in the game, but it's a good one. It's definitely a good one for the cards in it. And we can use, and he's played really well again. He's gonna get this lightning down every time. I should have played high lightning, my high buildings there. This guy's really good. I can go for just skellies, and I need to keep pressuring because this person's playing very well. I can even play my knight. I want to try to kill this stuff as fast as possible. I only have 20 seconds, so I have to be very aggressive. That's one detriment about this deck. I don't even mind showing this one if it's a loss, because this person played extraordinarily well. He even predicted my Tesla. But you guys know exactly how to play these cycle decks from watching me, and he even cycles the lightning. He knows what's up. He knows exactly how to win this hand. And I can just go for this discharge, maybe have one last chance, but no, looks like he's going to be able to defend easily. I can poison, but that's not going to be enough. I made a little bit too many mistakes, but I know you guys won't ever make those mistakes, right? But yeah, this deck is really, really powerful. Sometimes it does struggle against some like heavy bridge spam decks because we don't have a ton of like cheap cards, but this deck is super, super strong. All right, so this is what I believe is the best Champions deck in the game. Last patch, Pigs got buffed like crazy, and they do like 100 damage per hit, and there's 4 of them, which is a ton of damage. And we still are using this delivery like skeletons combo. It's still kind of cycle. It's Quake. We can use the Quake to get the pigs through. We have the Queen for very solid air defense, and this deck is absolutely insane. Let's jump right into the game. Here we go. Number 1 deck with a champion inside of Clash Royale. Let's get started. I'm just going to go Skellies to start, although that backfired me last time. I actually like to put my cage right in front of the tower, and the reason is my Goblin Cage Brawler doesn't have to chase the hog to the tower. It's already sitting there, and it's already taking out the hog. That's so good. I'm going to go for my Royal Hogs, too. I know that he's low. He is low because he played his hog already. I'm just going to go for a Quake. It's not even bad value. We may be able to get some value here. Let's see. I think I can just go for Fire Spirit. Actually, definitely we'll go for a Fire Spirit. We'll block his Fire Spirit and also log and play Skeletons. I will take a little bit of damage here, but that's totally fine. I'm going to go for another Royal Hog. Let's see what he does. I don't think he has enough Elixir for Tesla, and I'm correct. He has no Elixir for Tesla. And look how much damage these pigs do. Like, each hit is like 100 damage. It's insane. I didn't even have to Quake there, and I still got 700 damage. I'm just going to go ahead and put my Queen on the board. Don't have to worry too much about this. Even if he goes Hog, I could just burn it with my Queen ability, which is kind of insane. One thing that you have to worry about with the Queen is Lightning. Lightning is really, really strong against Queen. Let's see what he does here. Oh, he's committed a Knight, so we're going to go ahead and use this one Elixir ability to pretty much just shred his entire Knight. That's actually kind of funny in my book. It's kind of funny that you can get that much value from one Elixir. It's so powerful. I can just go for a Cage. I'm going to put it up here this time so he doesn't get it. And I can just go for Skellies, and now that he's going to kill my Cage, once the Cage drops, we're going to go in for another Pig's Push, and this time he's probably going to go for a Tesla. Maybe he doesn't have enough Elixir? Actually, he does have enough Elixir, but still more damage. 400 damage using Log and Delivery against pigs. 400. That's crazy. Every time we're getting free damage. I'm just going to go for, again, another Archer Queen. I just want to stop this. He probably plays a Knight again. That's what he did last time. If he does that, I'm just going to go for my Invisibility. It's just so easy to get value. Yep, let's do it again. We'll kill the entire Knight for one Elixir, and we'll go here, and we'll just get another Cage down. Almost too late. It's just about cycling time. I am fine here. I don't have to worry about this. And here we're actually going to have plenty of Elixir because it's double to go for a Quake on his Tesla. And he plays it, and he's going to play Skeletons, so let's go ahead and log those too. Obviously, he wants to play Skeletons. He didn't play them, though. Well, he did, but later than I presumed. But that's okay. I can just go here, and I still need to get my Cage down. Is it going to be in time? It is going to be in time. Maybe don't be too crazy with those Queen cycles that I'm doing. I'm playing Queen a little bit too fast, I think. I need to be a little bit more patient with my Queens, but this is going to be the winning push here, I think. There's no way to stop the Queen and all these pigs from all this stuff getting shredded. Actually, I am completely wrong. Delivery, Log, and and Skeletons is just completely fine. It's all I needed, and I can just go late Cage because his Quake's too late, and now I can just go for a Queen in the back. I will win this game, but it's going to take a little bit of time because this is sort of a cycle deck. We're going to use a lot of Quakes. I was hoping that one big push would be enough, but not quite actually. But yeah, this Queen's going to easily shred the Knight. No problems there. I can go for a Tess. I can go for Skellies and Log. I don't actually have to use my building at all because I have my Queen down. Very strong ability. Let's go here. He's going to go for his Tesla. Let's Earthquake it. And we'll go for the ability because he's obviously going to play his... Yep, he plays his ability and his delivery there, and I'm getting another hit from more of my pigs. Pigs are hitting every trip down. This is amazing. I can even go for Fire Spirit. I might even have an opportunity to go pigs again. Wow, that is not a play. That is not even close to a play. Not even close to a good play. You want to keep all your damage the same way with Hog. That's just not... It's not even... I don't even feel threatened by that. Even if he did get a hit, it doesn't even matter. It's still lower than this side. I can just keep cycling Quakes. I really feel no threats at all. I can just go for Skellies. I can go for Fire Spirit. Quake it. Fine by me. I don't mind taking damage. Let's use the ability and put pigs down because the pigs will tank for the Archer Queen if they can get that across fast enough. Unfortunately, I was a little bit too slow, but that's okay. Still a good idea to go ahead and use the pigs with the Archer Queen because the pigs might actually have a chance to tank in 2 shots. Nice. Now it's just going to be 1 or 2 more cycles, and this game's going to be wrapped up easily. Now I can just go Queen, put the Queen on this side of the board to make a pig's push with it. He still wants to go Delivery, which is a really solid idea, but it doesn't work because I just go Delivery, and it's not going to be enough. Sorry, not Delivery. I just go Quake, and now I can put another Cage down, and there is no way you're stopping these pigs and this Queen deck. It's absolutely so strong. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 amazing Clash Royale decks, all using the champions. This has been a meta that's been slowly evolving. It's been out for maybe 2 weeks, but this is like sort of what we're seeing is the strongest decks. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to link to some of my previous videos that I've shown in the past. There's a Golden Knight challenge going on, so I'll link you guys to the Golden Knight video I did last week when the card just came out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you guys, specifically you. And make sure to like and subscribe below, and also check out the video over there. But peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.